Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. We are in the Garnier district and you're wondering why are we here? Well, we have one more region left to check and that's of course Meadow Park. That's the only one we haven't done yet. So the plan is to go to Meadow Park through the underground waterway. Just like we did from Heimdall Port to the Ost district, we're gonna do the same here. We're gonna go from the hotel all the way to Meadow Park and to see if we can find some more people to talk to along the way. And in between the episodes I went back to every district, every area, I talked to everyone and I tried to walk everywhere, trying to see if there's anything to interact with or anything to trigger a scene by Rean. Yes, and nothing happened, so I'm fairly confident that we've seen everything. So I'm thinking if we go through the underground waterway towards Meadow Park, we should have it all. If not, feel free to enlighten me what I've missed in the comments, because I would like to know, because I am extremely curious about it. But I think we are actually really good where we are. The door is at least open, that's a good sign. Alright, and just like we did with the other one, I'm gonna walk all the way through here to the other side. And if we get stopped along the way by a scene or if we find people, of course I'll show you what happened. Alright, see you on the other side. Okay, well it seems that there is no one here as well. Even so, I think we did the right thing by going through both of the underground waterway, because we did saw footprints down there, so there's always a chance that there could be someone here lurking around. But I'm fairly certain now, after looking everywhere, there is no one here. Well, here we are, back in Meadow Park. It still feels weird using the underground passageway to get here. The atmosphere is really different than it was just the other day though. This area seems to be extremely well guarded. The soldiers patrolling the park appear to be from the Heimdall Military Police. It looks like the Imperial Guard from the Velflame Palace is in charge of security for the Crystal Garden itself though. I imagine security is going to be airtight, considering the garden party is going to be held there. Yeah, especially with Princess Elven in attendance. This level of security is probably standard when it comes to members of the Imperial family. That makes this a bit of a problem then, right? What are you doing over there? How did you manage to slip through our security? Where did you come from? Well, they seem to regard us as intruders. Looks like we found a little hole in their security. I don't think this is the time to pat ourselves on the back. Yeah, we're probably going to need to explain what happened. Ah, I see. So you're students from a military academy, are you? So there was a secret passageway along the way. And it extends into the underground tunnels as well. We had no records of this at all. Well, we discovered it purely by coincidence during our field study. However, it is certainly not implausible that it might be used by unsavory groups to breach security. We'll station some of our men to this area at once. I hate to admit it, but you really helped us by bringing this to our attention. You have my thanks. Think nothing of it. We're just happy to have been of assistance. Looks like this area should be fine now. Yeah, let's move on to somewhere else. So there's more? Ooh, is this confirmation that we've done them all? I think it is. That's good, right? Alright, but just to make sure, let's go talk to everyone before heading up the stairs, because I do see an exclamation mark there. Let's stay away from here so we don't bother security. Alright. But in case I do miss something, like if we had gotten, like, could have gotten more points than just 2, feel free to let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. The RMP told us to make sure we keep security here extra tight. They were awfully cagey about why though. Just what are they expecting to happen? Well, it's the princess and prince they're worried about, so they've every right to be extra attentive to security. As much as the Imperial Guardsmen might complain, we're here to do our job. As such, we'll make sure security here remains tight. Thank you very much. All clear. More and more guests are starting to arrive now, so let's keep our eyes open. I thought I smelled something familiar. Hey, isn't that... Oh, Patrick, you're here too? But of course, I did receive a personal invitation to the garden party after all. I see you're all tied up with your field studies, or whatever you call them, even on such a fine day. You poor souls. He really does get under my skin. I've gotten used to it already. Are you alone today? I was under the impression that your butler, Celestine, always attends you, but I don't see him today. This is true, he's often at my side, but I spend plenty of time on my own as well. Don't take me for one of those useless nobles who can hardly lace his boots without his butler's help. I always got the impression his butler was there more to keep an eye on him. Did you say something? Me? Oh, of course not. Well, I would want to get in your way. I'm sure that you are running all kinds of menial errands. Meanwhile, I attempt to introduce myself to Princess Elvin. Try not to be too jealous now. Should we tell him that she invited us to be her partner to the garden party? Because then he will definitely have a reason to be jealous of us. Now, if you'll excuse me. I can't say I'm all that jealous, considering all the time we spent talking with her yesterday. Yeah, she even invited Rean to be her dance partner. You know, after seeing that, I can't even bring myself to be irritated by him anymore. Anyway, now that we exposed the hole in their security, this area should be relatively safe from terrorist tampering. Yeah, I think it's time to move on to another area. Alright, doing good. Nice. Those damn Imperial Guardsmen are so full of themselves. They keep getting worse every year. Oh, you're the students helping out with security, aren't you? We heard all about you. Feel free to come in. Hey, don't worry, I'm already done. Yeah, I think we did pretty well. So, where do we go now? Since we have done everything. Do we need to... Can we see that? Patrol your assigned city districts. Because I really do believe that we've seen everything, right? Do we need to go to Drago's Plaza? Because I think that's where it's supposed to start, right? Let's see if I'm right. If not, I'm sure we're gonna get some indicator at some point. Same day, 12 o'clock. Yeah, I think we went to the right area. This is Class 7, Group A, Rean Schwarzer speaking. Oh hey, it's Sarah. Give me an update. Understood. She sounds way more serious than usual. Rean reported the results of the morning's patrol. I see. Something sounds off, alright. Though, judging by Fee's reactions, it doesn't sound like the terrorists are wandering the streets. We haven't seen anything that would lead us to believe so. I think there's something happening behind the scenes though. We just can't be sure what it is. Keep sharpening that instinct of yours. It'll prove invaluable to you. It's almost time for the Imperial family's limousines to head out from the Felflame Palace to their respective events. Crown Prince Cedric will be going to Heimdall Cathedral in the northwest, and Princess Elvin is heading to Meadow Park in the northeast. And Prince Olafert will be going to the Heimdall racetrack in the southwest. Prince Olafert's got an extremely capable bodyguard with him though, so I'm not as worried about him. I've tasked Group B with looking after the Crown Prince, so I'd like you to keep an eye on Princess Elvin. Just make sure she gets to the garden party safely. After that, you can resume your patrol. Understood. We'll head to Meadow Park at once. Was that the instructor? New marching orders, huh? You guessed it. The limousine carrying Princess Elvin is about to leave Velflame Palace. Our mission is to make sure she gets to the garden party safely. Right. We should get to Meadow Park as soon as possible. Then we can follow the main street. Alright, as soon as we're ready, let's head for Meadow Park. After taking a tram to Meadow Park from the tram stop, the main story will advance. Yeah, but we are technically ready now, right? Because we've seen everything. Ah, I'm still amazed that we both have the exact same briefcase. What a curious coincidence. Ah, it certainly is. I didn't believe these kids at first. Well, now that we've met, what do we say we go watch the parade together? I like the way you think. Looks like they hit it off pretty well. Yeah, sounds really good. Okay, since we are here, I do believe that we've seen everything. But let's see... Can we get a pamphlet here somewhere? Because I did spend a lot of time trying to make that, and we did help. Welcome to the Imperial Chronicle. A special edition of our newspaper is currently available for purchase at retailers across the country. So that's probably just the number 5 that we bought on the last episode. So no actual pamphlet. Slightly saddened by that. I really wanted one of those, but I'm sure it's fine. Alright, let's check our notes, see if we... No, notes. See if we missed any quests. No. It does seem that we have everything in case of an emergency hasn't been... Well, it's ticked off as completed, we just haven't reported it yet. Okay, that's good. Alright, I think we do... I think we are ready. Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, so let's head over to Meadow Park. We'll probably have to begin our patrol right away once we reach Meadow Park. It'll be smart to make sure we've sorted out everything else before we go. Traveling to Meadow Park will cause the main story to advance. Travel to Meadow Park. I'm fairly confident we're ready for it. A little bit closer shot of the palace. Very close shot. Which color is whose? And are they really in there? Or is this just like a security detail just to distract any potential terrorist attack by putting them in a limousine that people can't see who's sitting in there? At least that's what I would do. Just put 3 limousines, but people cannot see who's in there, and then having the actual people be taken to their respective locations in an undercover one. Yeah, but you can see it's really an important one, isn't it? Are they gonna split up now? Each to their own region? Possibly. Yeah. It's quite nice to be out and about like this once in a while. Though it would have been nicer if you'd cut and dolled up. Just think, we look so adorable making our debut together at the garden party, wouldn't we? I wish I had the same think a little bit more before you say something like that. We may be friends, but I'm still just a baron's daughter. I can't very well go around equating my appearance at a party with that of the Imperial Princess, debut or otherwise. Oh, you're so old-fashioned, Elise. Both the national and local governments are headed by commoners now. Times have changed. Or is it that you're still annoyed that I asked your brother to the dance? Maybe I should have invited him to be my dance partner next year. Oh, your highness, please, that's enough. Oh, come on, come on. I'm sorry, Elise. It seems there's still a ray of hope for you. After all, it doesn't look like he has a girlfriend at the moment. Still, surrounded by that many lovely ladies, I doubt it will remain true for long. I don't... I suppose you're right. If Rean were to find someone, perhaps that would be for the best. Both for him and for me. Elise. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. Don't mind me. The people are all waiting for you to wave to them. Open up the window. Put your face out there and wave to all the passerbys. Part of me really wished Rean was here, just to show off at that Patrick. So, Elise is here too. Looks like she came as Princess Elvin's attendant. Aw, those two must be pretty tight. The princess really looks the part though. Indeed, the dress of Imperial Crimson suits her wonderfully. Damn, I'm starting to feel jealous of Patrick after all. Alright, let's look like this area is under control. Let's go grab something for lunch and do another sweep of the city. Okay. I'll be totally okay if nothing out of the ordinary happened today. I hope so, but somewhere I doubt it. Yeah, where are they gonna be? Afterwards, they had a quick lunch at one of the stalls in the Garnier district. After they finished up, they decided to do another sweep of their assigned areas. Something's gonna happen. Gideon wouldn't be here if there wasn't anything going on. Are they on the rooftops, maybe? Because if that's the case, then it's a good reason why we haven't seen anything, because we're not expecting them to be there. And it would explain why the camera keeps going up the buildings. But no matter how hard they searched, nothing seemed amiss. Finally, Group A made their way towards Tricle Plaza, where traffic had previously been restricted. $2:40. So basically 2.5 hours later. Okay, 2:40 p.m. I imagine most of the ceremonies around the capital are finished up about now. Though Princess Elven and the others won't be coming back until later this evening, right? Yeah, the ceremony itself ends soon, but there's a social event afterwards that lasts until this evening. It seems that this is likely the time that many will begin to let their guard down then. The perfect time for the terrorists to make their move. I really hope we're just overthinking this. So do I, but at the very least, we need to remain vigilant until the day is over. Right. Okay, the traffic restrictions have been lifted now, so let's walk around the plaza. Let's see if they have something else to say to us. I couldn't see much because it was far too back. Seems like they'll be back this evening though, so I'll get it right then. Well, now I'm satisfied. I guess I'll go home and eat some lunch. How about you? And that way, by you going back home for lunch, means it's easier for other people when they come back to see her. How can someone who stops my heart like that actually exist? And why must she be so impossibly out of my league? I just came here searching for hope, but all I found was despair. Well, that's Anton for us. Oh, come on, Anton, keep your chin up. What's another heartbreak? You should be used to them by now. Are those the only words you've got for a friend at the end of his rope? Well, as long as you're not hanging from it, I'm sure you'll be fine. Jeez, I think there's even more people than usual this year. I'm gonna run out of food at this rate. And you think that's a bad thing? If you bought in food for a festival and almost everything is sold out, you did good. Definitely. Alright. Good kebab store there. I don't think I've seen anyone suspicious. I don't think anyone like that would be lurking around here, to be honest. They'd be surrounded by the Imperial Guardsmen in minutes if they did. Well, after seeing that scene with the limos and such, there was one idea that popped up into my head. If they really want to attack those cars, what would be the best way to do it? Would it be like maybe a sniper rifle? Because if Marcus has a shotgun, there could be sniper rifles as well, right? So if they go far enough back and high enough elevation, they can shoot the limousine from a distance that's not even in our patrol area. At least that's how I would do it. Not that I ever would, but if I think about it, that will be a plan. This is good. I guess the festival ain't so bad after all. Oh, now that the parade's over, I can finally relax. Perhaps I'll indulge in a few snacks while I read a good book. Speaking of which, I have one to offer you. It's quite an interesting read, or at least that's what I think. Hey, another red moon, thank you. Oh, come on, Nick. You know I don't have my wallet with me. You gotta let me have a little. Welcome. Everyone loves our crepes. Order one and you'll know why. Welcome. Well, if you give me one for free, I'm more than willing to try them out for you. Oh my. Princess Elven waved at me. She's so lovely. Clarisse seems to have cheered up, albeit for reasons I don't quite understand. Phew. I'm rather amazed though. To think the princess's smile is so lovely that it could make even Clarisse happy. Or Clarisse. This year's parade truly was splendid. I'm so glad I was able to see it. Truly, all three of them have developed splendidly throughout the years. That they did, especially Olivier. He changed so much to suit his own position. Did you see that lady there? She was riding a steel horse. Her black jumpsuit was so cool too. I wonder where she's from. Oh, she must be a tourist, right? Are they talking about Angelica? If she's here, why haven't we seen her yet? Oh, I thought it was a guy at first, but I guess it really was a lady. I wonder if she's the other person's bodyguard. Olivier's bodyguard? She would definitely be a good fit for that. Oh wait, I think I see her in the background. I suddenly see a bike there.
Princess Olivert is really quite something in the flesh. He'll be returning this evening, so perhaps I should do the same.
Yeah, with Toa. I should be able to get a good shot of the limousine as it approached the bridge from here. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime photo opportunity. I've got to make sure it's perfect.
Oh, I got so caught up in all the excitement that I forgot to have something to eat. I should probably do it before I get caught up in something else. I should just buy more photo cores when I'm at it.
Alright, let's see if there's a point on the map where we need to be. Of course, where Toa and Angelica are, so let's make sure we go there last and we have the opportunity to talk to everyone. Just to make sure.
Oh, Prince Cedric, you're so cute. Princess Elvin is so lovely too. And then Prince Olivert, whew, you're such a tease.
I like this person. She knows what's up. Oh, I've heard that Prince Olivert has quite the ear for music. If that's true, then I would be most certainly like the opportunity to have a discussion with him sometimes. I'm sure someone of his caliber would be able to understand my music and the love that goes into it. My musician's intuition tells me so. I don't know. Maybe? All that's left now is their returning journey and security for tonight's banquet at the palace. And our honor as Imperial Guardsmen, we will be sure to carry out all our duties with skill and grace. I have absolute faith in you. Oh, I'm pretty tired now. Probably because of all those meetings last night.
Phew, everything's going smoothly so far. 3 hours until they return. I guess I can use that time to relax.
The parade went perfectly smoothly. Granted, as long as we were involved, there could have been no other outcome. Well, I love your confidence, but you just can't tell, can you?
Toa! Angelica!
Oh, I didn't expect to meet all of you here.
Well, isn't this a coincidence?
President Herschel?
We certainly weren't expecting to encounter the two of you out here.
Huh? Looks like the goddess herself brought us together. And now that she's granted us this chance, what do you two say we...
Have a little fun.
I'm afraid we'll have to decline. We have our field study to attend to.
What she said.
Lame.
Will she ever learn?
I truly hope not.
Looks like those rumors about her were true. Did you ride your orbital bike all the way here?
Yeah, you can make it from Trista to here in 40 minutes on a good day. So I plopped Toa on the back of the seat and off we went.
It almost seems like a metallic horse.
Yeah, and it drives amazing.
It's pretty cool.
It is. It really is.
Angie's not the most careful driver, so it wasn't exactly what I'd call a leisure cruise. I really love the festival atmosphere, though. I just wish I could enjoy it without the threat of a terrorist attack hanging over us.
Wait, how do you know about that?
Did Instructor Sarah tell you?
Yep, I've been helping out a little with your field studies, too. Yesterday, I was the one who passed on the governor's request to Instructor Sarah, for example. I got pretty worried when I heard about terrorists, so Angie and I decided to see what was happening.
I see.
It appears you've done much for us without us even realizing it.
Thanks.
Yes, extremely appreciated.
It's nothing really. I'm not doing any of the heavy lifting.
Oh? I thought you were helping with all the paperwork and travel arrangements so everything runs smoothly. And that you're the liaison for our contacts in every region because Instructor Sarah keeps slacking off.
This does sound like Instructor Sarah and Toa, to be honest.
Seriously?
I swear, just when I'd started thinking she was better than we were giving her credit for.
Yeah, that's a little much, even for her.
It's fine. Really. I'm sure she's got lots of stuff on her plate. Anyway, I heard you guys got to meet the princess. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have met her too.
We could hardly believe we met her ourselves.
She really does look kinda angelic.
If I'd only shown up earlier and tagged along with you.
Princess Alphen's beauty is definitely one of our national treasures. But your sister's quite the looker herself. I hope I get a chance to meet Elise again someday too.
Actually, she's attending the garden party as Princess Alphen's attendant right now.
Really?
She's gonna jump on a bike and drive straight over.
Oh, if only I could get Princess Alphen, Elise, and Fee together in the same place.
Yeah, she would faint out of excitement, I'm sure.
We could call them the Fabulous 15s.
Don't look now, but I think you're being co-opted into some sketchy-sounding group.
Sounds good to me.
Fee likes sketchy groups. She used to be part of one.
If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have listened to my father and attended that party after all. But no, I couldn't have. I couldn't spoil my charms by wearing a dress. Oh! I could have worn a tuxedo instead! Why didn't I think of that earlier?
Angie? Maybe you're putting a little too much thought into this.
Hey, the gang's all here.
Crow?
Yeah, we only need one more member, and I think we got the entire group here.
Oh, we didn't know you were here either.
Fancy running into you.
Yeah.
You said you were going to the summer races, didn't you?
How'd the main race go? Don't ask.
Didn't win a thing.
Who could have guessed that Black Prince would come from behind in a burst of speed like that? And then Lumberblitz barely squeezing past into second. There's no way anyone could ever see an upset like that coming.
Oh, I guess I won with those 4 to 5 odds. Glad I decided to pony up some cash for that after all.
Wait, you're the one who won the special prize? Oh, stop feeling up lady luck, would you?
Oh, Angelica does that a lot, I'm sure.
You're just sore because I've got better karma than you.
Angie really does have scarily good luck with stuff like this.
Sounds like the bell's chiming 3 o'clock.
Guess that means all the ceremonies must be wrapping up.
Perhaps we should make another round of our patrol areas, just to be safe.
That seems like a sound idea.
Yeah, we should get back to our patrols. It was good to see you, everyone.
Okay, take care out there.
We'll do our best.
Huh? Back to work already?
I've got my Arcus with me, so just give me a ring if anything happens.
Will do. Huh?
Did something happen?
Huh? What's wrong?
It feels almost as though...
The water is going over.
My guess would be there's been an increase in the water pressure.
Why is that?
Yeah, this must be...
Is this...
Is it some kind of festival attraction?
I don't think so.
I think this is a distraction.
This must be the terrorists.
Yeah, it seems that way. Angie, Crow, give me a hand. We need to evacuate everyone. The military police have their hands full. We need to handle this ourselves.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's all...
No, we've got this. You have something else you need to take care of. Something important.
Go after Princess Elvin and protect her.
More important than this?
What do you mean?
Modder Park.
So this is just a diversion?
Oh, it definitely is.
I'd bet on it.
But like I said, I will do the same. create a big distraction at one side and attack the target at another. It's basically a pincer attack. What the hell happened? What are these things? They just came out of nowhere. Stand your ground, man. On our honor as Imperial Guardsmen, we must not allow them any closer to the garden party. Yes, sir. What should we do? They look like they need help. But we can't just abandon our post at a time like this. We need to contact the RMP. Oh, this is awful. You must be... You're the Military Academy students working with the Railway Military Police, right? Those just look like the creature we fought in the underground passage yesterday. What are they doing roaming around on the surface? There are quite a few, but the soldiers should be able to keep them at bay. It won't be easy though. What was that? It came from within the Crystal Garden. Are those attending the garden party in danger? It wasn't an explosion. It sounded more like something collapsed. This isn't good. Rean! Yeah, I know. Alright, new plan. We need to get to the Crystal Garden ASAP and figure out what's going on there. You guys focus on securing this area and requesting reinforcements from the Railway Military Police. Right. Adios be with you. Don't let anything happen to Her Highness. Hey, if we can prevent it, we will. Yeah. Well laid plan of attack.
What?
Oh, come on, Rean, get in there.
Good day, Your Excellency. I do hope you'll forgive me for showing up to this party without an invitation.
Ugh. You.
Truth be told, I have no real qualms with you, personally. However, you are a willing collaborator with the man we loathe. So I'm afraid that makes you guilty by association.
Is he talking about Chancellor Osborne?
I figured that's what you were after. Let those girls go. They have nothing to do with this.
Oh, no, of course not. He's probably talking about the Imperial family.
Your Excellency!
Has to be, right?
I'm afraid we just can't do that. After all, they've yet to play their biggest part. That of your faction's most shameful failure.
No, if they're talking about the faction's most shameful failure, they has to be talking about Osborne.
Oh, but fear not. I have no intention of taking their lives.
Luis!
Rean? Rean!
What are you doing here?
You made it.
Dad, are you alright?
The brats from Thors. So you've come to meddle in our affairs again, have you?
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Not this time, I'm afraid. I won't allow you to interfere.
Is he controlling those beasts?
Yeah, it must be an artifact of some kind, isn't it?
So that's how those monsters came to be running around out here.
Rean! Be careful!
Elise! Your Highness!
You!
My, I can certainly tell when I'm not wanted. I suppose we'll just have to leave then.
Not if I can help it.
Go, my beasts! Strip them to the bone!
We're not going to lose to a couple of these things!
2 large monsters. Combat pattern analysis complete.
All right, let's take them down.
Okay.
Enemy sight! Take him out!
Alright, just two little ones. We should be more... Oh, wait. Oh, did I forget to change the tactical system because the party changed? I did, didn't I? Oh well. Can't do anything about that now.
All right, let's do this!
Leave it to me.
Yeah, why isn't V in this party? I'm so confused. We must have changed the parties in between scenes or something somewhere. Weird. Alright, let's just go by what we have, and it should be fine. And we can always change up the party members along the way, but
My turn.
I don't think that should be necessary, right?
No escape.
Alright, one is fainted.
My turn.
Do we want to do a petrification shell? We can, but it's not big enough. Then let's just go with defense for the one that will attack.
Now.
Rush.
Right. Take this. Turn.
Poisoned and without defense. Damn.
Here we go!
That's really strong. Okay, maybe we need to focus on just a singular one first. Do we need to help her?
Second form!
Probably.
Damn. Now's our chance! Gotcha!
Did he just really attack the wrong one? Alright, let's hard it up. Small ones should be right for it. Why is the L in between the M and the S? Alright, it's fine. M should be more than enough. Oh yeah, of course, resign indeed. Now petrification shells should be close enough.
Walk your way. Now.
Right, maybe let's also check what their weaknesses are. See if we can do some more damage with arts.
Here we go!
Look at earth and fire. Well, we can definitely use Machias for some really massive earth attacks. Firebolt is not that impressive, to be honest. And that's not big enough. We could just take one out of the equation if you wanted to. No, I promised I would keep my S-crafts to a minimum, but we do have to make sure that she survives. So let's keep supporting her as much as we can. And there is one S-craft we haven't seen yet, so I might abuse that fact in this fight.
Right.
And if you want to know what I mean with that, I think if we attack with Machias, then when the critical pops up, I can use his S-craft to pick off the critical one. Because we haven't seen it yet. Not even between the episodes, so that might be a good idea. Because that way, what we can do with Rean is motivate. So we have a little bit extra strength on it.
All right, let's do this.
And then use the ultimate shot just to look what it is, what it does.
I hope you're ready.
Damn.
You're finished.
There's one big gun. I like it. Can you stop fainting her for a moment so she can actually do something useful for the party?
You have my thanks.
Go.
Impede, no. Seal doesn't necessarily work, does it? think Gale is still a pretty good move to go by.
Now's a chance. Gotcha.
My turn.
Beautiful. Defense less. Hell yeah. And you know what happens if we can just take one of them down?
Shatter!
The other one will follow soon after.
Got it.
Oh no, you don't.
Thank you.
Right.
Alright, that went actually pretty well.
How about this?
Now. Go.
Okay, one again with the shockwave. Come on, man! You didn't do that before.
Shatter!
Come on, every extra attack we can get out of it until that one is down. Perfect.
Right.
Alright, Holy Song is not big enough. Okay,
My turn.
perfect. Just trying to get a little bit closer.
It's my turn.
Good. Perfect. A little bit risky by not healing Laura, but I think the movement, putting him in the middle, now we can heal all of us.
My turn.
Oh yeah, of course. Holy Rain is also a status effect thing. Yeah, of course.
All right, let's do this.
Bring back the attack.
It's my turn. How about this?
Now. Go.
Of course.
Alright, Breakpoint now is on 3.
Shatter! Off guard. Ellie! Got it! My turn. Give it up, everyone.
Alright, he should be able to survive that round.
My turn.
Alright, let's see what our arts would do. Nah, not too impressive. I think the normal attack would be better. What if we use some earth-based attacks?
Shatter! Now! I'll take you up!
Well, that's not too shabby, is it?
My
For
turn.
one target, this would be roughly in line with his normal physical attack, but for over an area, that would be pretty decent, actually. For Rean, however, I think no, we can't take him down in one round, so don't have any heals. So just to make sure, let's heal Elliot.
Thanks.
Leave it to me.
And then you can just use
How about
Break
this?
Shot
Go.
or an extra assist.
My turn.
And then you can use an art because it's free. Yeah, still not very impressed with the damage we're doing with that.
Shatter! Off guard. I'll take you up.
Go.
Again after her. I know she's the strongest of our party, but come on.
Listen to my song of feeling.
Yeah, pick her back up.
You
Hold my
appreciate it.
things.
It's my turn. How about this? Go. Rean.
Leave it to me. My turn. Now's a chance.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, he really is being embellished a lot, isn't it?
Shatter!
Now! I'll take you up!
My turn.
Yeah, I think this should be enough, right? This is... no, that would not be useful.
Leave it to me. Arcus, activate.
Here we go. That's a chance. Gotcha.
Yes, and he finishes it off. Nicely done.
That went better than expected.
How'd you expect it to go?
A hydro cannon and some new material.
All right.
Perfect.
Success.
We must pursue them at once. There's no time to rest.
Dad, you're bleeding. This little scratch? Nothing to worry about. But never mind me. Her Highness is in danger. Please, go after her.
All right. Wait! Take me with you too.
Patrick? No. I need you to stay and protect everyone who's still here.
Those monsters are still roaming around outside, and the governor is wounded.
But...
Please, if you're here, at least I can go knowing my father is in safe hands.
Fine, I'll stay.
That's settled then.
Let us give chase then.
Your Excellency, please let the Railway Military Police know what's happening as soon as you can.
You can count on it.
Alright, let's go into the underground. Alright. Let's see, what kind of area are we talking about? Heimdall Underground Waterway Debts. Says there's a save point over there. I'm gonna assume something's gonna happen there. Is this one of the passages beneath the city? Looks like it, and judging by the direction it leads, I don't think it's an area we've been before. I don't sense any traps. Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking. It's me, Sarah. The governor told me about what happened. Give me a full update on the situation. Our targets are Gideon and the two other armed terrorists. They've abducted Princess Elfin and Elise, and we're pursuing them through the underground tunnel as we speak. We're doing all we can to catch up with them. Understood. I'm making my way there as fast as I can. And I've got the RMP in tow. Keep up your pursuit. Try to stall them until we get there if you can. But don't do anything that will put the hostages in danger. Their safety is our top priority. Got it. Alright, let's hurry. Right, we won't let them get away. Are going to be other attacks in the city as well as more distractions? We'll be arriving in 10 minutes. Until then, all we can do is hope that they can pursue the terrorists on their own. I hate to admit it, but I doubt there's anything else we can do right now. I'm glad to see the RMP is living up to their sterling reputation though. It sounds like you guys handled the attacks at the racetrack and the cathedral like seasoned pros. Well, none of the Imperial Guardsmen were stationed in those areas, and we did receive invaluable assistance from Group B. You could just accept a compliment when it's given, you know. So, how much of an idea did you have that the terrorist's real target was going to be the garden party? I'll bet you had more than just a hunch with that orbital calculator you've got for a brain, right, Miss Icy Maiden? I estimate the chances at roughly 40%. Targeting the garden party would make the biggest spectacle after all. I believe their aim is to harm the reformist public image, which means Her Highness should be safe.
Unfortunately, I can't be so certain about that girl with her. And that's why we'll probably never see eye to eye. Yeah, she is too cold and calculated. Probably the reason why she got the moniker of Icy Maiden. I'm pretty sure of that. And yeah, and at least being in danger, Rean is not gonna allow that. His power, the one we saw in the old schoolhouse, if she gets hurt, is gonna get unleashed and he's going to go crazy. And a part of me might even want to see that, but not today. That's gonna be on the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we keep going with our pursuit of Gideon and our two friends, the hostages. See you then. Bye bye.